I mean, we're slowly growing, and the dream is to grow into a community like we had in Saudi. I mean, we still were small in Saudi as well, but I would love for it to grow into a community of people who just love working together and, you know, create an environment of doing, you know, creative collaboration every day, and that's the goal. This first year was completely devoted to building the company. I remember I didn't have employees, but I had a business coach. I had an accountant. I had a psychologist. I had a team of support that helped me through this phase. And I think all the work that I've put in is actually paying off now, that I've put in last year for building the foundation. And the deadline was 5 weeks, and this is the catch. It was 5 weeks of ordering furniture, designing the space remotely, and our client was based in New York until the day of the deadline. So between us designing from here and the time difference between us and New York, trying to get called in and get approvals on things, and the global pandemic as well, having to source furniture and electrical and all the fittings, that was like one of the biggest challenges I think I've faced.
I'm also hearing wind from somewhere.
Oh yes, sorry, it's my fan. It's really hot in here.
No, it's a stylish table. If you like it, I'd be thrilled.
I love it actually.
Okay.
I think with this sofa and the black leather chairs, it's gonna look amazing.
Yes, I agree. And also, if I don't know how, like, if your friends, because you're gonna entertain in this space, I'm pretty sure anyone who has appreciation for designer pieces, they will recognize it immediately. Yeah, I mean the carpet in the living room is blue. I think also,
Yeah.
but I think the orange also goes with the.
Yeah.
I think the
nice.
orange goes with the blue, but it also goes with the limestone coffee table. Dining table.
So my feedback is I like both of the couches. It's actually really.
I'm sharing my screen now to breeze through it very
Okay,
quickly.
great.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's, Billy, do you have a preference for one of those?
No, they seem very similar. Ghalia, have you seen any of them? And which one do you?
We've seen both of them in real life. I sat on both of them. I think, why don't you wait till you get the fabric samples as well, because we ordered them. They delivered them to my office, but today I'm working from home. But tomorrow I have them and I can send them to you as well. But I have the price I just got prices for the L-shaped sofa. So the first L-shape is 2,768.
Yeah.
The second one is 2,228. And we might be able to get you a discount depending if they give us a discount on these items or not. So we're still asking them. So.
Well, we like the second one better. So.
And it's.
So that's great. That's an easy.
Okay, yeah. I think this works perfectly. I think this for sure we should get. You see, this was initially meant to be her study, but because they've got lots of stuff and it's all in there in the storage, so we're using this as a storage. And then, I need to get a Hoover here. So today they've delivered these 2 nightstands, and I think what we'll do is push this a bit here. Yeah, and then I need to get a sticker or a door stopper here.
To stop it chipping away at the...
So that's something I need to do. And then this mirror was delivered today, but it's not the right size, and we need to return
bigger
it
or
and get
smaller?
the bigger one. The plans that the agency provided, they had a cabinet here, closet, wardrobe, whatever it is,
the whole thing
over
plus
here
that whole space.
in the plan. But then when I came and saw it, and realized that it's just on plan, but it's actually not here. I figured I'd give them this sideboard so that they can put their stuff in here. And then they're having a bed delivered. And then this swivel chair, which I love.
I do like
it's
that.
like a reading corner. And there's a beautiful floss light that comes attached to the table, and it's like black outline as well. This is the nursery, supposedly.
Yes.
These are theirs. We're gonna take it out and put it in the, I'm gonna see how heavy it is. It's pretty heavy. So initially this was meant to be the nursery, which is really cute. So we're gonna have the office over here, her office. You remember the chair?
Blue.
The blue. So the client doesn't know, but I haven't ordered it. But if I do order it now, it's still within our deadline. It'll arrive within our deadline. But I've been withholding from ordering it because I had so much doubts about it. It's not a color I usually work with. And it's also the shape that I wasn't crazy about because I like, it was the shape of the chair. But then when I saw it with the artwork, it looks phenomenal. I think it looks really good. And then we have this massive light. You can maybe insert a picture. I'll send you a picture. It's almost the size of the table, slightly less. And
so is this the massive one?
It's like a lantern with like kind of industrial bulbs. It's really cool. It goes here on top of the table, and it's going to give that dramatic effect. They have a piano coming, which is gorgeous, and I'm so happy about it. It's a black piano, so I'm going to put it over here. I think it's going to look really cool over here. And then these I want to change, and I want to change this. And I'm going to try to do it with the accessories budget, which is not a huge budget, but we'll try to do it. And then another solution is to get a massive carpet bigger than what we were planning on, and get a really darker one. The table we have is black. It's this wood finish almost. And it's big, quite big, so it's nice we can accessorize it. Yeah, I need to think about these two shelving units and how, I mean, I think they're okay, but let's see how we dress them. I don't like the lights above them. Oh, and we have two beautiful floss lights. Those are brass, and they're meant to go somewhere here. And they're two different heights, and they're beautiful, so those are gonna go here. I want to have basically create like a color gradient. So we're gonna choose one of our secondary colors in the living room. So either blue or like royal blue or emerald green. And then I want to start with that like intense deep color on the lower shelves, and then each shelf will go one shade lighter. So then we will have like a color gradient, and it will frame that door and it will look beautiful.
Nice.
So for us to order these books, it's super expensive. It's way out of our budget. So what we're going to try to do is kind of fake it, customize it. Like we're going to get some different papers, hard papers, and just try to make it look like books. So this is pretty much it. And when we see you in 2 weeks, you're going to see the space looking much better, hopefully. The turnout was great. She really liked it. The family really loved it. There were a few challenges, and that was mainly sourcing furniture from local suppliers. But yeah, I told her it's going to be a very systematic process. I will say yes to it, considering you agree that it is going to be a systematic process and that we have a way of working and we need to deliver things on time. We need your response on time. And if you are willing to stick to the systematic process, then we can make it happen. We've been in lockdown since December, and the office has been closed. All the shops have been closed. We couldn't reach our suppliers. The antique market has been closed. So things have been a bit on hold, but we still continued nonetheless with construction because we've already started ordering the furniture. And we started with construction in our Saudi project in Jeddah. So I hired Hind back on board. She used to work for ALGHALIA INTERIORS Saudi, and I'm very happy to have her on board. She's been supervising the site, the contractors. We had contractors cancel on us at the beginning of the process because of COVID, because of the restrictions and because of, I don't know, they had different reasons, and they said they couldn't after we've been going back and forth with quotations, negotiations and everything. They decided that they won't be able to do the project at last minute, so I had to source other contractors. So I appointed Hind, who used to be an interior designer in ALGHALIA INTERIORS Jeddah, and she still is part of the team now. So hired her back on board and said, I need you to represent the company in Saudi and manage this site and everything, like all orders there from Saudi Arabia. So she's been doing great. She's been sending me updates, videos. We're always on call, like trying to match color tones and stuff. It's been pretty challenging doing this remotely, but she's done a great job. I hope people enjoy us sharing the behind the scenes of our project and our work process, and just understand a bit more about the design process and things to take into consideration with regards to relationships with clients, as well as the design process itself. We're now finalizing the Saudi project. We're happy that we've done the previous project, which is also documented, the one in Phillimore Place in London. Both clients were amazing and are happy so far with the results. We've also learned a lot from these two projects, even though it was in the pandemic. And the next step is to hopefully do more residential projects in London. I've been meeting with a lot of developers of properties here in West London, and I'm hoping that maybe we'll start working with them soon. I also like working with personalized, like clients directly as opposed to developers, but this is a new approach that we're taking now, and hopefully we're going to explore it and we might really love it. So this is in addition to expanding the team, ALGHALIA Interiors team in London. And yeah, I still have great hopes for the future, and I look forward to sharing more with you.